Hello humans! It's been a long time. At least it feels like a long time. I know I said I was done with the weekly shave, but I've come across some very interesting razors that I wanted to share with you guys. I don't want to shortchange you. So I'm going to be making a Quadrilogy, 4 parts, a couple of new razors and a couple of combos and so on and so forth. So let's get the show on the road. This week's subject, you see here, this is not the PAA DOC, this is the YAQI Melon DOC. Just got it yesterday and just put it on a generic handle I had. I've had the Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements double open comb a couple of years ago, but open combs don't seem to agree with me. They give me irritation. So, but for 4.5 pounds, I think it's worth a try. So it's got a wash cut in it on its last use, 5th use. So I don't want to go too aggressive on an open comb just to start with. And this is, you guessed it, Arco in a new bowl. I had just bought the bowl with this lid on, and then I put the handle on myself. So great bowl right here. So gonna be interesting to see. I never got to use do the PAA because by the time that I started making shaving videos, I had sold it, but it's in the review section of the weekly shave, so you can check that video out. Using Skeletor. Go. The meanie greenie. And we're off once again. Feels weird. A little bit weird doing shaving videos after all this time. I don't know what it is, 3-4 months since I made the last one. And just look at that already. The Arco wins again. Excited and a little bit nervous because I know open combs are my nemesis, my DE nemesis, but let's go ahead and give it a try. Heard that this is really mild, so far seems to be doing A-okay. But first pass is always the easiest. There's a lot of oil and hair on your skin to protect it, so we'll see when we get down to the 3rd pass. But so far it's not bad. Does a good job. But we will see what the final verdict is. Once it's time to put the Allen on. A lot of feedback. Hope you can hear that. Very lightly. Yeah, definitely works. Wouldn't call this particularly mild. I would place it somewhere in between mild and mid-aggressive. So not as mild as the Feather Popular or the Gillette Tech. It's got a little bit more bite, and as well it should. It's an open comb after all, so it should carry a bit more bite. Per definition, than a standard closed comb. Sorry about that. Got out of camera range. But doing a damn fine job, I must say. And of course I've been feeling around on the combs with my fingertips, and they seem to be definitely not as pointy as your standard open comb, which is very good. So props to YAQI for thinking about that, if it was intentional, of course. But that's always been my problem with open combs, that the combs, the teeth, bottom ones, they're so sharp and pointy that when they drag across the skin, they give me irritation. And keep in mind that once you're around the third pass, second and third pass, you've removed absolutely all the protection from your skin. There's no oil, there's no fat, there's no hairs, there's nothing. So you have a rake, a pointy rake, just dragging across your face. That's not a good idea. It's not a good combo, to say the least. So that was that. And of course I tend to overshave as well, but that's my fault, not the razors. So it's not mid-aggressive, but it's not mild either. That's it. Pleasantly surprised, I must say. That went far better than I expected or feared, whichever case it may be. Trouble spots always give me trouble. That's why they're named trouble spots. So, but that was the hot. Now I'm gonna run the cold. And I'm sure there's bound to be some irritation, but can't actually feel anything at this point. And that is an encouraging thought. But the owl never lies. So, but like I said, I've had a couple of open combs before. I also had an unnamed one, probably an old Gillette that I bought in a second-hand shop. But it just tore me up something fierce, so I sold that pretty quickly. This is definitely not the same, but of course my technique has improved also. Gotta keep that in mind as well. So here we go. Sun stain, but there always is when it comes to me. Could have been worse. Could have been better too, but could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. But for those of you who followed my shaving videos, you know that I always get a little bit of sting, a little bit of irritation, no matter what. I just have very sensitive skin and barbed wire beard, so it takes some cotton to get it down, and unfortunately you will irritate your skin when you need to cut through copper wire, so can't be helped. My shaves have improved dramatically after shaving, or after switching to DE shaving. So that's it. BBS, as you can see. Hopefully no nicks, no cuts, a little bit of sting. But open combs don't agree too well with me. But the YAQI melon, or melon, however you want to pronounce it, it did well. I'm pleasantly surprised. Pleasantly surprised. I've got a pimple right here, that's not a nick. It's just a little sit. So, very nice wash cut on this last use, performed perfectly as always. Skeletor hit a home run again, And what can you say about Oracle? It's just, can't get any better. So that's it. Thank you for watching this reincarnation of the weekly shave. And of course next week there'll be part 2. And until part 2, you know what to do.